What's up, sports fans, and welcome back to the Roger Report. We've got a whirlwind of NFL drama hitting us fast and furious. First up, the New York Giants are facing a quarterback crisis with Russell Wilson under center and rookie Jaxson Dart waiting in the wings. Then, we're diving into why the Cowboys still have respect for Russell Wilson despite his struggles. But wait, it gets crazier. Russell Wilson's new QB ranking is absolutely jaw-dropping for all the wrong reasons. And to top it all off, Adam Schefter confirms the Giants might make a desperate move at quarterback against the Cowboys. Stick around, you do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a play. Giants rookie Jaxson Dart ready to seize starting role amidst Russell Wilson's struggles. The New York Giants' decision to draft former Ole Miss star Jaxson Dart in the first round of the 2025 NFL Draft, while also bringing in veteran quarterbacks Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston, set the stage for an intriguing quarterback battle. Despite Dart's impressive preseason performance, head coach Brian Daboll initially opted to start veteran Russell Wilson. However, Wilson's debut was a disaster, throwing for only 168 yards and leading the Giants to a dismal 21-6 loss against the Washington Commanders. This performance has put Wilson on a notoriously tight leash, with Daboll acknowledging Dart's readiness. Dart himself has expressed a mature outlook, stating his willingness to wait for his opportunity while remaining confident in his abilities. "Whenever my number is called, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna play my game, and I'm gonna ball," he declared. He also lauded Wilson's camp performance, emphasizing his role as a supportive teammate ready for action. Obviously, Russ is the starter, and he's going to do amazing. He's had such a great camp and has played at an elite level. My job is just to be the best teammate and be ready whenever it is. I'm excited for Russ and what he's going to do this year. Following Wilson's poor outing, the Giants' coaching staff, including Daboll, remained non-committal about sticking with him as the starter for Week 2. Daboll indicated that the team would review the game film before making a decision. However, he also stressed Dart's need to be prepared, stating, "It's his first regular season game to be part of, so he's got to be ready. He's got to see the game through the quarterback's eyes on the sideline. He's got to be involved in the communication. Each day we're trying to groom him, and when he has to play, he'll be ready to play." Fans on social media have been vocal, with a mix of excitement to see Dart play and concern about his readiness. Discussions range from concerns about the offensive line's performance to whether Dart is truly prepared for the starting role. The situation has intensified the debate about the Giants' quarterback future. Will Jaxson Dart get his chance to shine sooner rather than later? Find out next as we explore why the Dallas Cowboys still hold a surprising amount of respect for Russell Wilson. Cowboys maintain respect for struggling Russell Wilson amidst Giants' QB uncertainty. Despite Russell Wilson's shaky start with the New York Giants, former coach Brian Schottenheimer, now with the Dallas Cowboys, still acknowledges Wilson's capabilities. Schottenheimer, who coached Wilson during his successful tenure in Seattle, understands the veteran quarterback's potential, even as Wilson battles to keep his starting job in New York. Wilson's Week 1 performance against the Washington Commanders was far from stellar, marked by a low completion percentage and a passer rating below 60. This has fueled speculation about his future with the Giants and the potential emergence of rookie Jaxson Dart. However, the lingering respect from former colleagues like Schottenheimer suggests that Wilson's track record is not entirely forgotten, even in the face of current struggles. The Giants' offensive line also played a significant role in the team's offensive woes, providing little protection for Wilson. This lack of support from the offensive front, coupled with a struggling run game, put immense pressure on Wilson during his debut. The team's offensive struggles have been a major talking point, raising questions about their overall offensive strategy and personnel. Fans and analysts are closely watching the Giants' quarterback situation, with many eager to see if Wilson can rebound or if Dart will be given the reins. The Cowboys, meanwhile, seem prepared for either scenario, maintaining a professional respect for Wilson's past achievements while focusing on their own game plan. Can Russell Wilson silence his critics and prove his worth once more? Get ready, because next we're diving into a jaw-dropping QB ranking that's putting Wilson in some very unwelcome company. Russell Wilson's Week 1 performance lands him shockingly low QB ranking. Russell Wilson's debut with the New York Giants was a performance to forget, marked by a dismal stat line including less than 50% passing accuracy and a passer rating under 60. This uncharacteristic outing has led to a brutal assessment from NFL Spin Zone's Christopher Klein, who controversially ranked the veteran quarterback as the worst starting QB in the NFL after Week 1. Klein's ranking, which labels Wilson as hitting a new low and questions his diminished mobility and accuracy, has been met with considerable backlash. Many argue that such a harsh judgment after a single game, especially considering the Giants' offensive line issues, is premature and unfair. The article points out that other quarterbacks ranked higher, like Bryce Young and Tua Tagovailoa, also had poor performances, with Young throwing multiple interceptions and Tagovailoa being outplayed by Daniel Jones. Even Spencer Rattler, who is considered one of the league's most underqualified starters, was placed above Wilson. The piece emphasizes the context surrounding Wilson's struggles, highlighting the turnstile offensive line without key player Andrew Thomas, which severely hampered the offense and the run game. It suggests that judging Wilson so harshly, particularly under the intense spotlight he plays under, is a lazy, knee-jerk reaction from fans eager to see rookie Jaxson Dart in action. Despite Wilson no longer being in his prime, the article argues that he is far from cooked, especially with his proximity to the 50,000 career passing yards milestone and over a decade of success. The narrative suggests that Wilson's pedigree and past achievements warrant more benefit of the doubt, and that writing him off after one bad game, influenced by surrounding team deficiencies, is a disservice. The possibility of a bounce-back performance against the Dallas Cowboys in Week 2 is presented as a likely scenario that could quickly make this low ranking look absurd. Audience impact. This controversial ranking has ignited heated debates among fans and analysts on social media, with many defending Wilson and criticizing the harsh assessment. The discussion highlights the intense scrutiny quarterbacks face and the debate over whether context should heavily influence immediate performance evaluations. Can Russell Wilson defy the odds and silence his doubters after this brutal ranking? Stay tuned, because Adam Schefter is dropping intel on a potential desperate quarterback move by the Giants against the Cowboys. Adam Schefter hints at desperate QB switch for Giants versus Cowboys amidst Wilson's struggles. Following a dismal Week 1 performance where Russell Wilson and the New York Giants offense could only muster 6 points in a loss to the Commanders, speculation is mounting about a drastic change at quarterback. ESPN insider Adam Schefter suggests that the Giants might be considering a desperate move by potentially benching Wilson for rookie first-round pick Jaxson Dart, possibly as early as halftime of their upcoming game against the Dallas Cowboys. Schefter, appearing on the show Get Up, indicated that fan demand for Dart is high and that a switch is likely inevitable if Wilson continues to struggle. The fans want Jaxson Dart. They're gonna get him at some point. We don't know if it's going to be at halftime of this game or after Week 2. But at some point, when there's another loss or two and Russell is struggling, Jaxson Dart is coming, Schefter stated. While Wilson's poor showing against Washington is undeniable, the article cautions against rushing Dart into action, citing the significant risks involved, including the Giants' struggling offensive line. The piece highlights the potential damage to the Giants' credibility if they bench Wilson after publicly backing him all offseason. Furthermore, with left tackle Andrew Thomas questionable for the Cowboys game, throwing Dart into a chaotic situation could be detrimental to his development. The article draws a parallel to the Cowboys' own history of successful midseason quarterback changes, like Tony Romo replacing Drew Bledsoe in 2006, suggesting that such moves can sometimes yield positive results. However, the narrative emphasizes that this would be a desperate move for the Giants, potentially influenced by an impulsive decision following another loss. The Cowboys' defense, having shown resilience against an elite Eagles offense in Week 1, might find an advantage against a depleted Giants offensive line and a shaky quarterback situation, whether it's Wilson or Dart under center. Audience impact. Fans are buzzing with anticipation and anxiety over the potential QB change, with many divided on whether it's the right move for the Giants' immediate prospects and Dart's long-term development. The Cowboys' perspective is also noted, with their defense likely seeing an opportunity against a struggling Giants offense. Will the Giants make a bold move and hand the reins to Jaxson Dart against Dallas? That's all the drama for today, but we'll be back with a lightning round recap and all your essential updates. All right, sports fans, that was the Roger Report. We've got a lot to digest. Russell Wilson's rough start with the Giants, Jaxson Dart waiting in the wings, a controversial QB ranking for Wilson, and whispers of a desperate move against the Cowboys. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, drop a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all our socials. We'll catch you next time.